everyone. So focus for today, we're going to look at the glutes and hip capsule a bit, and then also a little bit of floor work for your groin and straddle positions. Hopefully you'll feel a lot of benefit in your lower back, getting loosened off, and just the hips and groin in general. So first one, what we're going to work on, it's called a pretzel stretch. There's two variations. The first variation is just a bit easier, more of a regression. And it's an adaptation of the figure 4 stretch, just slightly adapted. Second one is a pretzel stretch, which I've picked because I'm absolutely crap at it and I want to get a lot of benefit from it myself. Then we're going to go to the straddle work, which is a bit of strength and mobility work. Okay, so nice and simple for today, nice and quick. First one, all we're going to do is lie your back, and then we're going to lift one knee up, okay, and try and take your foot slightly off centre. So you want your foot a little bit wider than your knee, then we're going to bring the other leg up and over. And from there, we can just pull down that knee nice and tight, drive into your chest, relax the head. Where you can play with where that foot sits to change the tension. Now bring that foot in closer and a little bit wider, and feel a much greater stretch, because pulling my foot on a different angle. So I feel a much greater stretch in my left hip. From there, I can pull down on my left knee and really get into my left arse cheek nice and tight. Chin sides. So left foot off centre from where the knee is. Pull it quite close to my bum. Right foot over. And straight away I can feel that in the hip capsule start to move. And then when I pull down on my knee towards my chest, it goes right down my arse cheek. And I'm going to really crank that in quite intense. And from there I can just hold. Spend a bit of time breathing. Because of the kind of stretch it is, again we're going to have to try and hold it here for a bit longer. So realistically you'll be looking at about 1.5 to 2 minutes per leg, twice through. Once you're done, you can have a little bit of play just working through the range. So I'm pushing back, open up the hip. If you get any pinching sensations, just stop here, right? Because we are going quite far into external rotation. And it might be that the bone's nipping against the hip socket itself. But there's nothing wrong with driving that knee back and trying to encourage that a little bit more extra movement in there. That's it. So again, that's just after you did your 2 minutes. Just encourage that range a little bit more. Alright. So now for the fun bit, the actual pretzel stretch. We need to, let's think which side's going to be better. Cross one leg under. Alright, so tuck the one leg under, almost if you come down the hurdle stretch to begin with. Lift your knee up, and then we're just going to try and feed that leg through a little bit more. If you can't, don't worry, you just need to lift this leg and bring it over. Alright, if this is as far as you can get you, that's fine. We're just going to pull on that knee and twist our elbow through. Alright, if you're not getting a stretch there, try and shift your weight forward slightly. What will work a bit better is if you can get that knee to come all the way through, so it's pointing straight. Then lift the foot over, and now we can crank on the knee and get a nice stretch through the glute. Again, if I sit my weight back and pull, I'm not really feeling anything at all. For me, because I'm really quite tight here, if I try and drive this left arse cheek, which is lifted off, down into the floor, and bring my chest forward and my centre of gravity forward, and then really pull that knee across my chest. So I'm holding it dead tight, and if you can, you might be far more mobile than I am, but better in this position. You can try and add a bit of rotation in as well. So a little twist, trying to get this bottom elbow through and down with it. Alright? So again, you want to spend about 2 minutes there, or in whichever variation you might get to, just holding that stretch, and then afterwards you should feel a nice big release, and much better. Second exercise, or series of exercises, is going to be a little bit of straddle flow. So I've pinched this from gymnastics. So any ex-gymnasts might enjoy this one. From there, what we're going to work on is lifting the chest up nice and high. You're going to turn to one side, arms up, come down as far as you can, forward, alright? So if you want, you can try and clap. So come down, clap whatever you get to. If you can, try and clap behind your foot and back up, alright? So down, clap, back up. And the second one, you're going to twist your shoulder through, lean and reach, alright? Back to middle, twist, clap, through, reach. Okay? Clap, up, twist, back down, clap, up, twist, back down. go and do 20, right? Each side. So both exercises is 1 rep, right? Then if you're done, what you can work on is just squeezing again, trying to lift your heels up off the floor, holding that drive, rotating your legs out. And if you can, and feel like it, just try and work on bringing that chest forward and hinging at the back. You should be able to get that range of movement through your back. If you're getting stuck like this and not able to move, you've got some serious impingement and stiffness in your lower back, and ideally you do want to start to get that shifting, right? And it is just spend a bit more time here trying to work through that range. If you get stuck, give me a shout. If you do get any sharp pain, let me know, because you might need referred to the physio. I hope that's not the case. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. Drop me a message and let me know how it goes.